Good evening to the aspirants of the PG-LCET 2023. You are welcome to my virtual class. Please read what I posted on the screen. I think it is visible.
Yes, sir. Aspirants of PG-LCET are welcome to virtual class on 12/5/2023 for SL number 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 from 9:10 p.m. to 10 p.m. Law related to trade union, factories, maternity benefits, and industrial dispute as applicable. First, Trade Union Act 1926, Second, Factories Act 1948, Maternity Benefit Act 1961, Industrial Dispute Act 1947.
Thank you very much. In my last class, I dealt up to this extent where I put the asterisk mark. And today class that we are going to deal from the 35th question. Be ready to shoot. The need for an organized trade union was first realized in 1875 by the various philanthropists and social workers like Sri Sorabji, Shapurji, Bengari, and Sri N.M. Lokhande, whose constant efforts resulted in the formation of trade unions like the Printers Union of Calcutta, within parenthesis 1905, and the dash parenthesis 1907. What is in the dash? Option A, Postal Bombay Union. Option B, Bombay Union Postal. C, Postal Union of Bombay. D, Bombay Postal Union.
Option C, Postal Union of Bombay.
Postal Union of Bombay. WRONG.
Postal Bombay, Bombay Union. Option A.
WRONG.
Bombay Union Postal.
The right answer for the 35th question is D. Bombay Postal Union is the right answer.
Bombay Postal Union.
Yes, that is the right answer for the 35th question. Now 36th question. The Madras Labour Union, which was the first properly registered trade union founded by Dash in the year 1918. Options A, N.M. Lokhande, B, Sarabji, Shapurji, C, Tiruvanta Pillai, D, B.P. Wadia.
Tiruvanta Pillai.
B.P. Wadia.
Choose any one.
Option D.
Option D is the right answer. That is B.P. Wadia is the right answer. And for making you confused, when I say Madras, I use the word Tiruvanta Pillai. Yes. 37th question. In which dash year the first trade union federation, the All India Trade Union Congress, AITUC, saw the light of day? It was formed after the observation made by the International Labour Organization, which highlighted the influence of politics on trade, union and associations, and how the same is detrimental to any economic's ability to prosper. So in which year? That year you have to make it out. Of course, it is framed by or led by Mahatma Gandhi. A, 1919, B, 1920, C, 1921, D, 1922.
The 1919 A.
1919 is the right answer. No. WRONG. Second option.
C, 1921.
The right answer is B. 1920 is the right answer for the 37th question. Now let us go to the 38th question. The Trade Union Act shall not affect, number 1, any agreement between the partners as to their own business. 2, any agreement between an employer and those employed by him as to such employment. Or 3, any agreement in consideration of the sale of goods, sale of goodwill of a business or instructions in any profession, trade or commerce. Options A, 1 plus 2, B 2 plus 3, C 1 plus 3, D 1 plus 2 plus 3.
C 1 plus 3.
Why 1 plus 3? What is the feedback you see it? If you see the third feedback, any agreement in consideration of the sale of the goodwill of a business or of instructions in any profession, trade or handicraft. But I wrote or commerce. The third one is not relevant. When third one is not relevant, which is the right answer?
1 plus 2.
1 plus 2 is the right answer. 39th question. These are the components of a trade union. Number 1, there must be a combination of the employer and workers in a union. 2, the business trade is necessary. And 3, the primary goal of the union must to control employer-employee interactions and establish the limitation on how any trade or company may be conducted. Options: A 1 plus 2, B 2 plus 3, C 1 plus 3, D 1 plus 2 plus 3.
Option D 1 plus 2 plus 3.
Yes?
D sir. 1 plus 2 plus 3.
I did not change anything. I did not change anything.
1 plus 3, sir. C.
I say I did not change anything.
Okay, option D is correct.
Option D is correct. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is correct. Now the 48th question. It was held in Dash in 1993 at a Mahendra, you unmute it, mute it because I'm getting the sound. Yes, 1993, that a federation is not a trade union in accordance with the section 2H of the Trade Union Act of 1926. If it is not a registered organization under the Act, any federation made up of 2 or more unions is included in the definition. The appellant lacked the authority to initiate or make any demand for and on behalf of the employees because it is not a registered organization. In which case slide is number A, Indo National Limited versus Labour Court and another. B, DP Sharaf versus Coal India Limited. C, DP Sharaf versus Union of India. D, National Organization of Bank Workers Federation of the Trade Unions versus Union of India.
Option A.
WRONG. Second
Option
option.
D.
Option D is the right answer. National Organization of Bank Workers Federation of Trade Union versus Union of India is the right answer for the 48th question. Now 41st question. The Canada High Court ruled in the case of Dash within parenthesis 1962 that ESI corporation workers would fall under the definition of workman and could thus register themselves as a union members. It was observed in the case of A, Central Machine Tool Institute versus Assistant Labour Commissioner. B, Pramod Pandey versus the Regional Director. C, Registrar of the Trade Union West Bengal versus Mihir Kumar Guha. And D, the Registrar of Trade Union versus Government Press Employees.
Option D.
Read full.
The Register of Trade Unions was government press employees.
WRONG. Second option.
Central Machine Tools Institute of Assistant Labour Commissioner.
C is the right answer. Register of Trade Union West Bengal versus Mihir Kumar Guha is the right answer for the 41st question. Now the 42nd question. Anyone can unmute and read?
The Trade Union Act 1926 legislation that has been enacted to protect workers in organized and unorganized sector from inhuman treatment and provide protection of their human rights. Options A, safety; B, health; C, welfare; D, social.
Just a minute. No. It is gone up, I believe, or down. I don't know where it is gone. Yeah, it is gone here.
It is 40.
Yes. What is the right option in the blank? A, safety; B, health; C, welfare; D, social.
All three, safety, health, and welfare, three are correct, sir.
See, when you see the sentence structure, only one is a more appropriate.
Safety.
Option C. Option C.
C is the right answer, because when you say welfare, it comes to everything: safety, health, and social. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Welfare is the appropriate word there. Other things which I made synonyms. So for the second question, the right answer is C, welfare. Now 43. In India, the following types of agreements are prevalent for collective bargaining. Number 1, solo patriot agreements. 2, bipartite agreement. 3, settlements. 4, consent awards. Option A, 1 plus 2 plus 3, B, 2 plus 3 plus 4, C, 1 plus 3 plus 4, D, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
Sir, A, 1 plus 2 plus 3.
WRNG.
Option B, sir. 2 plus 3 plus
Option
4.
B is the right answer. There is no solo patriot agreement I concocted. It is only the bipartite agreement, settlement, and consent awards. So the right answer for the 43rd question is C, 1 plus, no, sorry,
Option
2
B,
plus
sir.
3 plus
Option B.
4, B. Now 44th question. Which one is the correct statement among the three? Not 3, 4. Is it or not? Yes. Now I will read. Bipartite agreement. Those contracts usually result in voluntary negotiation between the employer and employees and are usually binding personam. B. Bipartite agreement. The agreement usually results in voluntary negotiation between the employer and employees and are usually binding per se. C. Bipartite agreement. These contracts usually result in a voluntary negotiation between the employer and employees and are usually binding per se. And D, bipartite agreement. These agreements usually result in involuntary negotiation between the employer and employees and are usually binding personam. Which option A, B, C, D? One is correct. Among the A, B, C, D.
Option C.
WRONG. Second option.
And then what you have chosen?
Among the A, B, C, D, only one is correct. The rest of the things are wrong.
I have chosen C.
The right answer for the 44th question is B, bipartite agreement. These agreements usually result in a voluntary negotiation between the employer and employees and are usually binding per se. And you may ask me, sir, what is in A wrong? What is in A wrong?
Personam.
I said personam, only particular persons. Per se means against the whole world. Now the C, what is wrong?
Involuntary.
I said contracts. It's not the contracts, it's the agreements.
Okay.
What is the D wrong?
Involuntary.
I put the involuntary one word, which is opposite. And hence, A, C,
Personam.
D are wrong, then B is right. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, in the feedback also I gave the same thing. Host changed the agreement to contract per se to personam. And in the same way I gave the other aspects also. The B bipartite agreement, that was the correct. And C, host changed the agreement to contract. D, host changed involuntary to involuntary space to without space. Now 45th question. Anyone can unmute and read 45th question?
Essential conditions for collective bargaining. Favorable political and social climate. Option 2, problem solving attitude. Option 3, continuous dialogue. Option 4, continuous negotiation. Answer is option D, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
Yes.
Option D, sir.
WRONG.
Option B, 2 plus 3 plus 4.
WRONG.
Option B also wrong, sir.
Yes. See, I changed one thing. I concocted. See, there is no continuous negotiations. No, continuous dialogues are there. So hence the answer is?
Okay.
So the answer is?
Option 1 plus
1 plus 2 plus 3.
4.
Because there is no continuous negotiations. Only continuous dialogues are there. Problem solving attitude is there. Favorable political and social climate is there. That means 1 plus 2 plus 3 is there. That is A is the answer for 45th question. 46th question. How many chapters, how many schedules, and how many sections the Factories Act 1948 is having? A. 11, 3, 120. B. 11, 4, 120. C. 10, 3, 120. D. 12, 3, 120. Among the ABCD, which is the appropriate?
The D.
WRONG.
11, sir.
Say A, B, C, D.
Option A.
Option A is the right answer. There are 11 chapters, 3 schedules, and sections are 120. Next, which section is repealed under the Factories Act 1948? Option A, section 50. Option B, section 100. Option C, section 105. Option D, section 120. Only one section is repealed under the Factories Act.
C. 105.
WRONG. The right answer for this question is 100. B. Section 100 is repealed. Now 48th question. Write the correct sequence in the Factories Act 1948. I say correct sequence. A. Health, welfare, safety, working hours of adults. B. Safety, health, welfare, working hours of adults. C. Health, safety, working hours of adults, welfare. D. Health, safety, welfare, working hour of adults.
Option A, sir. Health,
So the
welfare,
sequence,
safety,
first
working
see the
hours.
sequence.
Sir, D.
D is the right answer.
Health, welfare,
First you see the
safety.
health of the people. Then you can see the safety of the workers. Then overall welfare of the people. Then working hours of adults. So the sequence is D. In you see the Factories Act also, they dealt first health, next safety, next welfare, next working hours in the sequence, in the sections. 49th question. The court held in dash 1993 within parenthesis that the factory is a legislation that covers the health, safety, welfare and other aspect of factory workers. In which case law it was decided? A. Madurai Corporation versus the Inspector of Labour. B. Rajendra Kumar Soni versus State of Gujarat. C. Ravi Shankar Sharma versus State of Rajasthan. D. Bachulal Saha versus Geeta Timbers Company.
Sir, A.
Option A.
WRONG.
Option C.
Option C is the right answer. Ravi Shankar Sharma versus State of Rajasthan. It is decided that the Factory Act is a legislation that covers the health, safety, welfare and other aspects of factory workers. So I told you, sometimes we don't know the answer. Really, we don't know the answer because we did not come across such a case law. So use your permutation combination and use my software which I taught you in different styles, and I'm sure that you will shoot the right answer. Only rare cases you will, out of 10, you can make wrong 4, but not in any case 5. Am I right? You please check it, whether I am saying the true or not. Now let us see the 50th question. The Factories Act of 1948 is a dash legislation in India. Number A, social legislation. B, economic legislation. C, beneficial legislation. D, welfare legislation.
Sir, B. Economic.
WRONG.
Option D.
A is the right answer. It's a social legislation.
Social.
A Factory Act is a social legislation. Sir, how could we know, sir? Social legislation. For instance, you take Untouchability Act. Which legislation it is? Untouchability Act. Which legislation it is?
Social.
Social legislation. Economic Crimes Act. Which legislation it is? Sir, economic legislation. So there are social legislation, economic legislation, welfare legislation, and beneficial legislation. Like Maternity Act. Which legislation it is?
Welfare.
No, beneficial legislation. Don't say you will health because last class we dealt that case, that question. I don't know how you forgotten it. So 51 question. In that, the first iron and steel works were established in 1873. A. Allahabad. B. Ahmedabad. C. Bihar. D. Calcutta.
Sir, Calcutta.
So actually in
Calcutta, D.
Jamshedpur, sir.
Yes.
D. Calcutta.
WRONG.
Option B, Ahmedabad, sir.
WRONG.
Sir, it is in Jamshedpur, sir, right, sir?
Bihar.
Bihar, Jamshedpur.
I think Jamshedpur or Bhilai comes there. In the Bihar which comes. Please check it.
That is good.
But actually the first steel plant is in Bihar, they started it. Now 52nd question. The first Factory Act was passed in 1881 under the Dash leadership. A. Lord Ripon. B. Lord Chelmsford. C. Lord Cornwallis. D. Lord Wellington.
Sir, A. Lord Ripon.
Lord Ripon is the right answer in 1881. And 53rd question, that then amended in 1891, 1911, 1922, 1934, 1948, 1976 and 1987. Which Act? Factory Act. Of which year? 1881. Then in which amendments there are a lot of changes are made in this Act? A. 1911 amendment, B. 1922 amendment, C. 1934 amendment, D. 1948 amendment.
Sir, D. 1948.
1948.
1948 amendment, that is the reason they say the Act came into force in 1948. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I am sure that now you know my pulse and how I frame the questions, and you know my software which I loaded to you, right application is going on. So 54th question, no adult male or adult woman should lift, carry, move, hand or use a tool that exceeds the maximum limit recommended, that is for a man some amount, some kg, for a woman some kg. No adults, can male or teenage female, should lift, carry, move, hand by hand or use head mounted device that exceeds the maximum limit prescribed, that is 30 kg for male and 20 kg for the female for head carrying. What about the hand carrying? A. 65 kg and 30 kg. B. 70 kg and 25 kg. C. 75 kg and 30 kg. D. 80 kg or 30 kg.
Sir, 65-30. A.
WRONG.
Option C, 75-30.
75-30 is the right answer. A male can carry 75 by hand. A female can carry 70 kg by hand. But
30 kg, sir.
yeah, 30 kg female. But when you go for the foreign country, in the male luggage, how much weight should be there? In hand luggage, how much weight should be there? Sir, we did not board the plane, sir.
20 kg, sir. Hand luggage. No. Yes.
WRONG. When you fly, local is different, international is different. In local, they don't allow you more than 20. But in international flights, booking luggage is 30 kgs and hand luggage is 7 kgs. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Please have a desire to fly, but not with your money, with the government money, or the employer money, or the company money, or the organization money. Okay?
Okay, sir.
55 question. The Factories Act is applicable across India, but only two factories with 10 or more employees with power, and dash more employees without power. Now option A 15, option B 20, option C 25, option D 30.
Option B 20.
Option B 20 is the right answer. Power and without power. That is the factory act according to you. 56th question. Yes. 56th question. Registers required to maintain under the Factories Act 1948, Part A deals with and concerned explanation given in Part B. Match the following. Form 6, Form 7, Form 7, capital A, Form 9. And Part B, Register of compulsory holidays, Register of tight clothes provided, C, Register for the whitewashing, and D, Register for the hygrometer, that is the humidity register. And here I have given the options. A, 1A, 2C, 3D, 4B, B, 1D, 2C, 3A, 4B, C, 1D, 2C, 3B, 4A, D, 1A, 2C, 3D, 4B. Match the following from Part A to
Option A,
Part
sir.
B.
1A, 2C, 3D, 4B. Option A.
WRONG.
Option C.
Option C is the right answer. See, here I have given the Form 6, Register for the hygrometer, humidity register. Form 7, Register for the whitewashing. Form 7, capital A, Register for the tight clothes provided. Form 9, Register for the compulsory holidays. Now 57th question. Again the same, act to be done or maintained. But here, mismatch the following. I say mismatch. 1. Form 3, notice of period of work for adult workers. Form 2, renewal of the annual fee to reach to the prescribed office. Form 8, report of examination of the vessels. Form 11, change of name, manager, virgule, occupier, as and when required. Options goes in this manner. A, 1 plus 2, B, 2 plus 3, C, 1 plus 3, D, 1 plus 4. I say mismatch.
Option B.
Option D, last one, 1-4. 1-4, D, D for Delhi is the mismatch. Here I have shown you. Form 3, change of name of manager, virgule, occupier as when required. And 11 you see, notice of period of work for adult workers. These only the change. But Form 2, Form 8 I did not change it. Is it clear? Say yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
బుర్ర కథ విన్నారా అండి ఎప్పుడన్నా
sir.
తన్నానే తారంటే నేను ముందుగానే పోతా ఇక Okay, now 58th question. The Bhopal accident increases safety awareness on a worldwide level and compelled the governments to impose the stricter regulations on workers and public health and safety. As a result, both the central government and the state government amended their laws and regulation as needed. On May 23rd, 1987, two new laws were passed. The dash and the dash. What are the two new laws? Number 1, Environment within parenthesis Production Act of 1986. 2, Factories within parenthesis Amendment Act of 1987. 3, Environment Production Act of 1987. 4, Factories Amendment Act of 1986. Options A, 1 plus 2, B, 2 plus 3, C, 3 plus 4, D, 1 plus 4.
Sir, B, 2 plus 3.
WRONG.
Option A, 1 plus 2.
Option A, 1 plus 2 is correct answer. So, 1 plus 2 is the right answer for the 58th question. Now, 59th question. Which one is BD's case law? You know BD's? Puja BD winner, Andy?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
Very famous at the time. A, Shankar Balaji Vaje versus State of Maharashtra. B, Sri Suresh Kumar Jalan and others versus State of Bihar. C, P, Trivikrama Prasad versus State of AP. D, Parthasarathi versus State of Telangana.
Sir, A.
Option C, sir.
Option A is the right answer. I don't know how you shooted it. But A is the right answer. Shankar Balaji Vaje versus state of Maharashtra. మహారాష్ట్రలో బీడీలు ఎక్కువ తాగుతారండి. ఎస్
కరెక్ట్ సార్, కరెక్ట్. ఇంకోటి తెలంగాణ లేదు అప్పుడు.
ఎస్ ఎస్
ఏపీ ప్లేస్ కాదు.
డిడక్టివ్ మెథడ్ యూ హావ్ టు యూజ్ ఇట్. I don't know intentionally I kept Telangana because there is no Telangana at that time. I want to make it easy. I don't want to show that much whole knowledge on you. కొన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ ఏం చేయాలంటే లాజిక్గా చేసేటట్టు ఇవ్వాలండి ఎప్పుడైనా సరే. బికాస్ we have to frame the questions according to your standards.
Yes, sir.
That is the right way of fixing that. But you can train the people in different angles.
Yes, sir.
Duties of the manufacturers. General duties of the manufacturers. Section 7 capital B. Number 1. He must also carry out and arrange for the test and examination to ensure effective implementation. 2. He must take the action to guarantee that there is a sufficient information regarding the product's usage in factories, the user for which it was intended and tested, and the requirement that must be met to ensure that the articles is used in a way that is safe and does not endanger the health of the employees. And 3. Anyone who designs and produces a product for use in a factory is allowed to do or arrange for the conduct of any required research in order to determine to the extent that is reasonably possible the removal or the minimization of any hazards to the health or safety of the employees. And 4. An article that is mentioned in these provisions include the plant and machinery. Of course, such questions are very rare to ask, but I want to train you in all angles. That is the reason I framed this question. In general duties of the manufacturers. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and options which I have given is A 1 plus 2 plus 3, B 2 plus 3 plus 4, C 1 plus 3 plus 4, D 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. See, these are the thing total. You check it. Is there anything not connected to the manufacturer's duties? You closely observe and you can come to the conclusion. I say duties of the manufacturer towards the employees. Now shoot.
Please scroll down, sir.
Yes, all are right. I did not change. So the right answer is D. Such questions they may not ask you, but I want to train in all the angles. That's my intention. General duties of the occupier. Section 7, capital A. Number 1. Every occupier is responsible for the welfare, health and safety of every worker while they are in the house compound. 2. He is responsible for the ensuring the factory's equipments in maintained in a way that is safe and possess no health hazards. 3. When utilizing the handling, the storing and the transporting the items and chemicals, the factory's arrangement need to be examined to ensure safety and the absence of health dangers. 4. In order to ensure the health and safety for all the employees while they are at work, he must examine the information, teaching, training and monitoring requirement. Options A 1 plus 2 plus 3, B 2 plus 3 plus 4, C 1 plus 3 plus 4, D 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Now you closely observe.
Sir, 2 plus 3 plus 4.
Yes, you are right. Why?
Sir, in first one, house is covered, house compound.
It is not the house compound. I changed it. They are in the factory, not house compound. It is in the factory. But I would like to see whether you are a keen observer or not. But I trained in the above.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे
भारत भाग्य विधाता
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा
द्राविड उत्कल बंगा
विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा
उच्छल जलधि तरंग
तव शुभ नाम जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा
जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे
भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
जय हिंद। सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा।